I don't know if you know, but the 12 of us that flew out, the 5 families from Flint that were flown out by Progress Michigan in the AFL, we sent him a letter Monday before we left town, asking to meet with him in DC. We've tried in Lansing. He doesn't come to Flint. So we thought, okay, neutral territory, we'll go DC. We never got a response. We got no phone calls, no nothing. I had opened my Facebook while we were traveling here to there on Wednesday, and there was an article, and Ari Adler said he's not going to have time to meet with the families. That's how we were informed.
Through the press.
Through the press. Yep.
Not a warm and fuzzy governor you've got there in Michigan.
No. And
I guess he's not a big hugger.
I would think probably not. And I know right now, look, I'd be terrified to come to Flint too. I get that. But I cannot be convinced he could not one-on-one meet with people, even 20, 30 at a time, in a highly controlled setting. We had that town hall that was broadcast worldwide. He didn't show. He sent Callie, who is his own special story. Snyder's done a few photo ops, and that's it.
So what are your notes?
My notes on his, basically, I was so irritated, Jack. The way he talks about how he moved on it right away, which is a lie. God, if that was any bigger of a lie. Then he went on to talk about, of course, how everybody else failed, but the buck stopped with him. That was a big underscore point. He disgusted me. I can't put it any better way. Everything he said was a blatant lie. And, with all those emails out that he's been gracious enough to release for us, since he's exempt from FOIA, we really have to believe his 30 or 40 top aides knew, and he had no clue. And I can't believe that. So I don't buy it. I'm sick of him saying it was everybody else's fault, but the buck stops with me. And when he said, oh, I've owned it and I've apologized to the city of Flint. Apology followed by inaction means not much. And the action of this state has been anemic at best.
What does it mean, the buck stops with me? Doesn't that mean I take full responsibility for everything that happens?
Yes.
I mean, isn't that what it's supposed to mean? I mean, what does it mean to him? I think that's
I don't know what it means to him.
To understand when he says the buck stops with me, what is he implying?
Yeah, and on that, I'm not sure, because he admits all these agencies, all these people responded and answered to him. And he says the buck stops with me. I take full responsibility. And in the same breath, it's the MDEQ's fault. It's the EPA's fault.
But still, the MDEQ is under his control.
Directly, yes.
It's one of his agencies.
Yeah.
He is at the top of the pyramid for the MDEQ.
Same with the emergency manager.
Yeah. Well, the emergency manager has a direct line to the governor. That's kind of how the pyramid works. Right.
That's direct the only line they report to.
Well, you got that intermediary, the treasurer, that has to approve any expenditures over $2 or something like that, $2.50.
2 1/4 this week, Jack.
2 1/4, yeah. But the treasurer works at the bidding of the governor.
Yes. All
They
these
don't-
people, except for the EPA, directly answer to Snyder. So when he says, I take the responsibility, it should be period, end of sentence, not but.